This was a wonderful course. The course was very stirring. It helped me to confront things that have been conditioned into me as a person through the European system that I've grown up in, and the way that Mark presented the course really awakened an African way of looking at life in me, which had been missing. Brilliantly delivered, fantastically well researched. I would recommend this course to any person from the African Caribbean community or African community to come and do. And also Mark's cooking is absolutely outstanding, so come and do this course. You will really enjoy it and you will gain a lot from it.
My name is Anne and I've been attending the Black History Studies course for the past 30 weeks. It has been fantastic. It has been, you know, the best £300 I've ever spent, you know. Really worth it. If it had been 10 times more and I'd known the value and what I would get out of it, you know, I'd have no hesitation in paying. Really good course content, very good resources. It feels like a master's course. It feels like a degree, you know, but you have excellent delivery, you have content that you're really super interested in, you have content that's relevant to you, relevant to your history, relevant to your community, you're sharing it with others, you're discussing it with them. So it's been really, really worthwhile. I'm so thankful to Mark and Charmaine and to Black History Studies for bringing us this course and this discussion with like-minded people. Mark really does take care of us. He provides, you know, nice foods on a Thursday evening for us and things like that. And it's just been truly worthwhile and truly amazing. And it's been a great introduction and more into Black History Studies. And I'm definitely looking forward to studying it some more.
I just came across the course by chance. I was a bit apprehensive when I first started, but from the first minute of the class, I realised that this was the right move. So I would recommend it to anyone to come down and check it out.
I came across the course first of all. I was like trying to seek knowledge. I was like reading a lot of stuff. I was a bit confused. I didn't know where to start. So I searched online and then I found this course. And I went to a session beforehand, and they recommended that Mark and Charmaine recommended I come here. So I came. Very good course, opens your eyes a lot to what's actually going on in the world, and it's really made me think about who I am and the principles that I feel are more important in my life now. And I would recommend it because I think as a black person you need to know who you are, you need to know what's important, and I think once you go through this course you're going to feel very different in terms of how you go out in the world and how you want to be seen, how your people want to be seen. So I definitely recommend you to try the course. It's amazing.
Yeah, I came across the course. I came across the course through word of mouth. Done a bit of research as well, typical Google searches, all that kind of stuff, and came across the course and just jumped onto it straight away. It's convenient because of the location as well, so there was no qualms about that. And I didn't really know what to expect from the beginning, but straight away it wasn't intense in terms of, you know, there's reading that you need to do, but you know, it's so straightforward to follow. Everything's given to you in sizable chunks, so nothing's top heavy, and you know, you can follow things quite easily week by week. It's just opened my eyes to so many things. Now I've learned the lesson of what history stands for, not only in terms of what happened in the past, but how it affects the future. And there's so many things in today's society that's repeating itself. And you don't truly understand that until you've been, well, I didn't truly understand that until I've been in the class for the last 30 weeks and seen things time over time. I can relate it from things from the past to what's happening today. So yeah, definitely recommend that others join, especially men.
You know,
100%. Jump on board. It's such a journey. It's not only about discovering about our ancestors and what we've done in the past, but also a journey for yourself, where you know, it's to find who I'm going to be in the future, what I'm going to pass on to friends and family. It's just so much bigger than just, you know, a history course as such. So I've learned so much. I can't even put a value on it, how much I can take away from it. And yeah, that's my
Why? The brother them already said everything. I guess you can tell that we all have different things to say, but they all come into one. Similar to what my brother just mentioned, I was searching, but I had some knowledge already. And what we know as people, black people, is that we know of some of our ancestors, but from a European point of view. Everything that we've been taught, just think about it. Everything that we've been taught through a system that was made by the Europeans. And as a Jamaican, it's the same thing in the islands. We have never been taught anything from the eyes of the black man, how the black man see it. Because let's break that down. We are all brothers here, specialized in different fields. I walk into a room, I see something different to my brother and the rest. So what I take from it is something totally different. Now, you may be thinking that, I know my history. Well, you know history based upon a European concept. They don't tell you the truth, and it's the truth that you need. Until you learn about yourself, which is the first step in positioning yourself in this maze, the systems that we are in, then you won't really know how to navigate your way forward. But to come on this course, you can get that sense of belonging as well. You see 4 brothers standing right here, all different ages. One thing that we have right now through the knowledge is knowledge of self. And once you have that, you can then start moving forward and knowing that, right, not everybody's going to be on my level, not everybody can journey along with me, but remember this, the system's out to get you anyway, right? It's out to get you anyway, because the system's in place, which part we are being watched, we're being monitored, even though we're not at the table on anything, economics, politics, you list anything. Look at your parents, look at the house you're living in. Council flat, and they gentrify and they keep you there because of all the system that's been perfected from many, many years ago. But other people are doing it, other races are doing it, and we always talk about, oh, why can't we do it? Well, we're divided. And until we know of ourselves, first of all, that's why I mentioned knowledge of self. Until we know ourselves and we can see each other as brothers and sisters again, then we cannot have a community and we cannot be family. And that's what we need, so that we can come together first and realize that we put everything to the side. What is the agenda? Let's focus on one agenda. Put the religion to the side. Put everything to the side, and let's agree on one thing. Alright, agree on knowing yourself first, and then by knowing yourself, you know some of your history, you can get a little bit deeper so you can tackle other problems. As all Memphis says still, know yourself. Good course to be on. The lecture in my personality. You see, personality and the knowledge today, which part him pick things from a lot of resources, but one thing I must stress, he doesn't impose his opinion on you. He will tell you from the very first class, and give you the evidence, go and research it yourself, because he's not going to spoon feed you. He's going to present evidence to you and resources, but go ahead and research yourself, because when you research, that's the only way you can learn. The only way you can learn. That's how Memphis says still. So, is it?
Yeah.
We're done. We are married. She's my wife. My version of Empress Menin, yes. Now she gonna tell you how the course is.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I don't even know how to put it into words. Everything that we've learned and covered beyond anything I could have ever thought about. Challenging, really, really challenging. It's pushed me. We literally as soon as we leave class,
in the car.
Immediately, as soon as we hit the car, it's like, okay, so yeah.
Summary.
Well, yeah, summarize. What's what we learned, what did you take, what did you enjoy, from that class. So yeah, it's been challenging, but for me, it's just the opportunity to be able to continue that conversation, to have someone that you can continue that conversation with. After the class, because I can talk to my friends about things now and again, but because they haven't had any of that knowledge coming from a class like this before, it just doesn't drop in the same way, or it doesn't make sense to them. So being married, and I think especially in terms of thinking about our future, we haven't got children yet, so thinking about when it comes to raising children, and they're going to have that knowledge from preconception, almost, so no, it's been deep, it's been great.
A lot of the things that I take away is new information crumbles our old foundations. We have a lot of principles rigged in our foundations of how we are as people. But when you're presented with information, it challenges those old precepts, and that's something that's been very, very important with the information that's been presented. And that's why when we talk a lot, since there was a class on, was it polygamy?
Relationships.
That's it.
Black male-female relationships.
Yes, man. Black male-female relationship. And when you look at that, we saw a lot of things, but as you go through the classes, you start to see the tactics. And look at the TV and see these adverts. Always a black party with another race. But when you come onto them, you always see them slightly putting a whole family with their people. It's always divided when you come on to us. And people might say, oh, you're just paranoid. But really, if you check the global status of races, black people are still expanding whilst other people, are regressing, especially one particular people. And it's not our fault, we're just the original people. We just, we reproduce rapidly. So when you go through classes like this, you get to see things population status, and you look at things a different way, and like, wow, the black family right now is a bit messed up. Why is it messed up? They try to make things too common, man. They're trying to make see these adverts of kids growing up. Oh, it's normal to do that, but at the same time they're promoting their whole other racist family.
Purely because they know that the black family is the center of everything, and if they can destroy that, everything's mash up. Yeah. So, just for us to know that if we can instill a strong foundation, like I said, from birth in our children, it starts with us as a couple,
Can't teach what I have.
Exactly. And then moving forward, everything's blessed.
We've been talking to people, and you will find a lot of challenges. We talk to friends, we talk to family, but you have this tight tiptoe because you try, as Malcolm said, you have to drop dimes and, the black man, which encapsulate the woman as well. No disrespect intended. We've been dropping dimes on people. Some people are ready, some people aren't. You can bring the donkey to the water, but you can't let the donkey drink it. And that's why we pick and choose who we speak to. And that's why it's good when you come into a context like this, because you have like-minded people. You're thinking about a certain thing, and you're on that same wavelength. So it's a lot more. You get a lot more comfortable with your brothers and sisters here. It's important to have somebody just to discuss with.
Yeah, it's life-changing. The course just generally is life-changing. Like I could never
be the same.
No, literally though, I could never go back to. I don't even know what life was almost before the course. It's life-changing, and going forward it's just pure positive vibes and uplifting, and
Yeah, man.
so good. Yeah, man.